Here we're going to solve this equation. We're going to do so by factoring. So I'm first going to get rid of all these parentheses by using the distributive property. So I'll have 4x cubed plus 16x plus 5, and that will equal 20x squared plus 5 plus 4x plus x cubed. So I would like to push all of these terms over to one side of the equals sign. And to do that, I would like to see which one my highest degree term is going to be positive. So I have a 4 and a 1. So I'm going to go ahead and push all of these terms over to the left side. So I'll have a 3x cubed. It looks like a minus 20x squared. A plus 12x. And it looks like these 5's will cancel, so I don't have those terms anymore. So then I'm going to look for a greatest common factor to pull out. So if I'm going to solve this by factoring, that's where I'm going to start. So it looks like I can pull an x out, and I'll have a 3x squared minus 20x plus 12. Okay, so my leading coefficient is not 1, so I'm going to have to do my AC method. So 3 times 12 is 36. So I want factors of 36. Oh, here we go, 2 and 18. That are going to add up to be negative 20. So since my 36 is a positive 36, I know that the signs will be the same. And since my linear term is negative, I know they'll both be negative. So I'm going to go ahead and break this linear term down into a negative 18x and a minus 2x. And everything else gets brought along for the ride. Okay, now I'm going to do factor by grouping. So my GCF here looks like 3x, and what I'm left with is an x minus 6. My GCF here appears to be a negative 2, so x minus 6. And all that, I still have my x out here. So my x minus 6's are going to be my leftovers, and that's the same, so that's good. And then 3x minus 2. And then I had my x that I pulled out, and that equals 0. So here I have 1, 2, 3 factors. So when I multiply all these together, I get 0. So my 0 property of multiplication tells me that at least one of these has to be 0. So I'm going to accommodate for all those, and I'm going to go ahead and set each one of these factors equal to 0, and then solve. So this one's already solved. X could be 0, or x could be 6, or x could be positive 2/3. So I'll say x equals 0, or 6, or 2/3. So these are the three solutions I have for the original equation right up here.